every nickel of that $1.55 billion goes to rail. And today, the Federal Transit Administration notified Congress it's ready to sign that deal with Honolulu before the end of this year. KITV4's Andrew Pereira lays out what this means for the still controversial project.
Rapid transportation.
For Mayor Peter Carlisle, Christmas morning came 36 days early.
This is the best holiday gift the citizens of Honolulu could possibly receive.
A full funding grant agreement for Honolulu's $5.3 billion rail project is now before money committees in both the U.S. House and Senate. After a 30-day review, the contract can legally be signed. HART Executive Director Dan Grabowskis called it a done deal.
And further, I would say that once a full funding grant has been executed, never in the history of the Congress has it not been fully funded.
At $1.55 billion, the FFGA represents 30% of rail's total cost. Add $907 million collected so far through an excise tax surcharge, and the city has collected nearly 50% of what's needed to build the elevated line. A powerful message, says the mayor, to naysayers of the project.
Rail is on the way. We've got the money. Get out of the way.
With the full funding grant agreement nearly in hand, the greatest threat to the rail project remains a federal court case by rail opponents. A hearing to determine what happens next is scheduled December 12th.
We're simply going to lay out for the court how we're going to meet what the court has outlined that we need to accomplish.
The court must decide how the city will lessen impacts to historic Mother Waldron Park, whether locating part of the rail line underground along Beretania Street has been adequately studied, and how to identify more culturally sensitive properties.
We can accommodate the court's wishes. We will have no impact to schedule and a de minimis impact to cost as a result of the federal case.
Now, the full funding grant agreement will be paid to Honolulu through a period of 5 years. Once signed, the city immediately gets $200 million as an initial down payment. Andrew Pereira, KITV4 News.